You were back there, doing things to my lorry. I heard it all, you slimy fuck. And
I was
I'm
very,
going
very
to bury
quick.
you. Then that bitch is gonna get it.
Apparently I was
Sneaking
very...
gun.
I
Fighting
can't
now.
see anything! Whoa! Whoa! Who else? Him?
Bad guys dealt with.
Okay. Well, we got the job done.
Whoa!
Very, very quickly, apparently.
Yippee-yay, there'll be no wedding bells for today.
And we're back. And I'm here in the town of Frost Hill, where I just had a showdown with Bill Blasius and his posse. I was here to collect a bounty that was on his head, but I had to do it in a way that, well, didn't get me in trouble by making him draw his weapon on me. It would seem the whiskey is running out. And therefore I had to annoy him. I tried my best to annoy him the good old-fashioned way, which for me is talking to him. But that didn't work, so I had to sleep with the woman he adored. I say sleep. I dallied with her for what seemed to be less than the blink of an eye, quite literally. He then became enraged, and I shot him and all of his friends. I now have to take his finger, not his mustache, which he was strangely proud of. It didn't seem all that impressive to me. Honestly, I wasn't impressed. But I've got to take his finger back to Randall, collect my reward, and find out who is next on our list of bad guys. What was the quickest way back? I think it was there. Once I've collected the bounty, I think I will go back to my apartment for a night's sleep and
If the
perhaps
NCR ain't got to worry about season
drop
anymore,
off some of my stuff. I'm not going to be able to sell it all, and believe it or not, I've got rather a lot of stuff like whiskey. I've got over 40 bottles of this stuff, I think. Okay.
What is it, partner?
Okay, there's a long pause before you actually let me answer that question. I killed Blasius in self-defense. This is true. Here is his finger.
Sometimes nicknames are just random or nonsensical, but his was dead on. Squirrely indeed. You played this one smart, and I appreciate it. We're one step closer to Marco, and the townsfolk are starting to hate us less. It was excellent work, so here's the bonus as promised. Get rested and report back when you're ready.
Can I just take the next bounty now and then go get rested? It's just otherwise I have to run down, rest, and then run all the way back, and I'm just way too lazy for that.
What you got?
And obviously, before we do that, I obviously have a few questions to ask.
Ask away.
How did you track Marco here?
Man like Marco comes around, word travels fast. I believe he made some feeble attempt to conceal his identity at first. Rumors that he even used a different name for a spell, tried to settle down. I can't imagine a man like him living any sort of normal life. Story is that he had a run-in with some local toughs, killed 5 of them outside the saloon. Wasn't long before people figured out who he was. What with him shooting like the devil and a band of outlaws in tow. I haven't even gotten a look at him, but he's here. I know it. He stays up in those mines most of the time. Leaves the dirty work to his peons. When I got set up here with the other hunters, things turned ugly right away. We lost some, but we gave as good as we got. Marco ain't stupid, of course. He'll keep biding his time until he feels strong, or until his back is up against the wall. Mark my words, though, when he does show, it's going to get biblical. Fire, brimstone, and all that good shit.
You don't think he is actually trying to settle down, do you? You know, he just thought, oh, I've had enough of this.
What's on your mind?
How did you hear about me killing the judge and all the others?
Don't play coy. You killed a string of badasses, one right after the next, like something out of a goddamn dime novel. Somebody off Sergio in his own damn town, people are gonna talk about that shit for decades. Every damn trader I met was blabbing about it. There were others I heard about, like Red Bear. Some said you killed him, others claimed you took him alive. I hope you cut his goddamn throat. You must be managing the fame pretty well. I've no
I
doubt
can't
you
remember,
dealt with
actually.
your share of
I
bushwhackers
think I killed
trying
him.
to get payback.
Probably killed him.
I wish I could tell you that it would stop, but it won't. All that counts is that you're alive and that you're here.
I think I already met somebody who wanted payback.
What's on
He
your
was
mind?
kind of unpleasant. Where did you get the other bounty hunters?
When the NCR jiggled its coin purse, they came to me like flies to shit. Most are passable fighters, but I ain't too sure about their character. Truth is, that's the norm in this business. It takes a hard heart to kill someone for a greasy wad of dough. Some of these hunters don't care if the mark is good, bad, or somewhere in between. It's strictly business all the time, and that's what worries me. Maybe I'm just getting more picky after I worked with you. Ain't none of them cut from the same cloth. All this goddamn philosophizing is downright distracting. We'll just have to suck it up and make do with what we got, and that's the end of it.
Dude, I came to you because I needed the money, kind of. That and I like shooting people. Which, you know, isn't that bad, is it, really? As long as we shoot the right people? Or is that what you're getting at? I generally like to shoot the right people. And by the right people, I mean people who've annoyed the living daylights out of me. Of which there is a rather large collection. I'm ready for another bounty.
Okay, your target is Oliver Doolin, one of the most prolific caravan robbers in recent history. For over 2 decades, he and a number of cronies pillaged NCR commerce in and around the frontier. It was only recently that he teamed up with Marco. Nobody's quite sure why he got in bed with Marco, but he did. That gets him on our list. My source indicates that he's alone in a shack outside town. He might not be surrounded by a gang, but don't underestimate Doolin. He's rumored to be quick and steady. Dangerous combination. Any questions?
Why are we targeting one old bandit? He doesn't sound like much.
Nobody runs with Marco unless they're a bad customer. Doolin wasn't just a robber. He killed at least one sheriff in cold blood. Besides, Brookshire is adamant about this one. NCR doesn't forgive or forget.
Okay,
Alright, you just watch yourself out there. Good luck.
I just have a feeling this one's going to get complicated. We're going after an old bandit
Some people will do
who
anything.
doesn't have a gang. Yeah, this one's going to get complicated, isn't it? Right, let's have a night's sleep. I want to walk around during the day. Although I do notice that it is a little easier to see at night than it once was. You're welcome. But I do want a night's sleep. I think I'm probably getting tired. 11%. There you go. Where was the town again? Oh, it's over there. It would seem that Doolin is located very, very close by. He is quite literally on the other side of town. I should probably check out the bank again now that the bank manager is probably there. We're looking for an abandoned shack or an old shack or something, right? This guy's going to be alone, but by himself. Let's just make sure I've got everything reloaded. 5 there, 6 there. Thought for a second I heard something. Pretty sure I did. Ah, there we go. So, we've lost Ford again. No big surprise. Doolin's shack. Alright, let's get in character. Where are you? I've stored some of the whiskey. Don't worry, I've stored it in the fridge at home. Fridge? Why have I stored whiskey in a fridge? It was the only container that looked suitable for alcohol. But as soon as I said it out loud, putting whiskey in the fridge, it's like, oh my god. I don't think the fridge was plugged in though, so it's probably room temperature. All right.
Easy there, killer.
Oh,
I'm not looking to fight you. At least not yet. I know you're probably out for blood, but would you mind hearing me out first?
I would, but I can't actually see your face because of Ford. Oh, thank you. Thanks. Yeah, all right. You look younger than I imagined.
I wonder why you really came here. I've heard stories about Randall and all that business down in Vegas, but this is different. They say you've killed a lot of bad men. Got a real instinct for it. Maybe you really are as good as they say. Let me tell you something, though. It won't matter if you go up against Marco. I'm not trying to scare you, because it's not about skill. I know Marco. I know him well. I believe he came here to turn away from what he was. Start over. He changed his name. Even got a woman. When he found out about Sergio, I saw him change again. Like somebody had flipped over a card. That old demon inside was awake again. You might be fast. You might be tough. But Marco will do anything to settle that score. He wanted you to come here.
Quick draw. Marco might be fast, but I'm faster. How does that mean I'm going to draw at him, or am I just bragging about how fast I am? Because I am fast. How'd you get mixed up with Marco? I killed the judge and took care of Red Bear. I doubt Marco could be much worse. I killed the... sorry, so what happens next? I heard enough. It's time to settle this attack. I assassinated Caesar in his own camp. Anybody can be killed. This is true. But I like this option because I've never seen anything like it. I am fast. So I'm faster than Marco.
You think you're good?
I am.
Believe me. You ain't half as fast as Marco. Nobody, not even Dark Friday, stands a chance in a straight fight.
Doc's dead, I'm afraid. I assassinated Caesar in his own camp. This is true. Come on.
Yeah, including you. Marco doesn't have any army, and he won't need one. He'll hit you before you hit him. That much I can promise.
You may have bought into Marco's mystique, but he's just a man. He'll die like the rest.
You say it like you mean it.
I do mean it.
But even if you do kill him,
Which I will.
the price you'll have to pay, it's not worth it. Just leave it be. Live out your life.
Well, he's not going to let me.
Stay the course, and you'll wish you never came here. Mark my words.
He's not going to leave me alone. His brother, and I had a bit of a fight. How'd you get mixed up with him anyway?
I grew up on the frontier. My parents were NCR settlers. Farming never suited me, though. As a young man, I just wanted to feel alive, not like dying a little every day. That's what farming was to me, a slow death. I ran away at 15, joined the gang. I learned the trade soon enough and took to robbing caravans, but it was never about the money. I enjoyed the chase, leading men into the fray, staying ahead of the law. Only the Rangers ever got close to me, though. The last few years it got harder, though. We'd been boxed in by NCR, Legion, and Hades, and they all wanted me dead. When Marco showed up, he offered to get me set up in Frost Hill in exchange for a share of my earnings and unwavering loyalty. See, Frost Hill is a haven for old bandits like me. It's where we come to escape and settle down, free from the government and savages out there. Ironically, now that I'm getting older, I find myself missing that old farm more and more. I do wonder what became of it sometimes. I had hoped to ease out of this racket, maybe start selling tobacco. A man will always pay good money for a smoke. I soon realized that Marco had other plans for me and for this town. I don't know exactly what, but things will never be the same up here. NCR always wanted my head for the money I stole. They didn't care much about that sheriff and the 2 deputies I shot, just the money. So you gonna gun me down like the rest and saw off my finger? Vicious business. Damn bears love their records.
Yeah, I mean, I want the money. And I have to say, you do deserve to die, probably. I mean, it does sound like it. I mean, it's not like anyone's going to say, oh, no, you killed a poor old man. Well, some people are going to say that, but kind of took the wind out of my sails a little bit. I mean, couldn't you say something mean and horrible? That would help. He killed the judge and took care of Redbeard. I doubt Marco can be much worse.
If you're gonna speak in degrees of bad, there's Marco, and then there's everybody else. Those men you mentioned feared Marco for a reason. See, he doesn't live to outshoot folks or even kill people. He revels in domination. He believes he's special, more so than anyone. Going after you is probably as much about revenge for Sergio as it is to preserve the myth around him. He loves to be feared more than anything. All the others, I bet they never did that to you. Gave you real pause. You just went after him like a hunter, and it worked. Marco will use that instinct against you. I don't know how or when, but he'll find a way. I just wish you wouldn't give him the opportunity.
Why do you care? Why do you care? I've heard enough of this. It's time to settle this attack. Why do you care? So what happens next?
What happens next? I'd like for you to walk away. Leave this behind while you're still in one piece. As for me, I'd like to do the same. But let's face it, I'm a dead man outside Frost Hill. I know you aren't going anywhere, so that sort of boils it down.
You don't look very prosperous. What have you got to lose by leaving? Yeah? Yeah? Just go away. I'll leave you alone. I can't be bothered. If you could cut your finger off, I wouldn't lie to Randall. I wouldn't lie to Randall. I'd tell Randall I'll let you go because you just seem like a harmless old man now. But you know what? You don't look very prosperous. What have you got to do? Just go away.
This ain't the place to flaunt your wealth. There's a lot more money up in these mountains than you realize. All
Really?
the more reason to stay.
Okay. Fine. It looks like... there you go then. So there's only one way to end this.
So it does. So it does.
Not going to enjoy this. Oh my god. Oh my god! Seriously? He came close to killing
Cessation
me
of
with one
hostilities
shot.
complete.
Tough old guy. Shotgun surgeon I've got. It goes through armor. Through armor. And it took 3 shots. My god. Might as well take that. I've got so many weapons I'm never going to be able to sell, but hey, why not get a few more? Okay. Well, that sort of, that wasn't as epically heroic as it could have been. Is my vision a bit funny? It's because of the damage, isn't it? Single shotgun value 16. I think not. Alright, fine. Let's get back to Randall. Collect.
Oh, shit. Are we sneaking now?
It might be a little too late for that. Okay. I've decided to remove quick loot for now. I'm not saying that's the problem, but I've been getting a very squiddly game for a while, so we'll just see if that helps. Right, I've had a premonition. I've had a premonition that we're going to get jumped. Actually, I've got in some very bad habits, haven't I? I have got in some very, very bad habits. I should always be exiting with a weapon in hand. I got into that habit some time ago, oddly enough, when I started working for Randall. There's something about working for Randall gets you into an awful lot of ambushes for some strange reason. So, yeah. Am I going to get to stab someone? No. We're going to get to shoot people. That's what we're going to do. I say we don't bother waiting.
Are we being watched?
Yeah. They kind of look like they want to talk. And then kill us, right? I mean... You just kill them, right? I mean, tell you what. Let's not even ask us. Oh, God! Out of my way! Out of my way! Oh, my God, I'm taking too much damage. There was another one. There he is. You kill him! Kill him! Oh, God, there's more. Ah! Where's the rest? He's running. Holy.
That's all.
Would you stop? What is it with you? Stand up. Oh, I'm crouching. But now I'm not. Stand up.
What you got?
What I got is a case of the, please, would you stand up? I'd like to ask you a question. Yes?
Yeah, sure thing.
How can I make best use of your skills? Is there any reason you act so self-assured? It seems like you're overcompensating.
I'm not overcompensating. I'm just fucking good at everything. I was born this way, so you're gonna have to deal with it.
You're not... Oh. You're a disease. Whatever.
No whatever about it. One day, I'm gonna be the best bounty hunter who ever lived. Then, they'll be writing dime novels about me.
Oh, God.
You'll see.
Right. Whatever. It's Marty Stew all over again. Am I going to take everything this time? I miss quick loot already. I didn't want the cowboy hat. I did not want the... What was it? That one. I might want the pistol, though. Is that your super sledge? Is that the super sledge I gave you to carry and then you started using in combat for some odd, stupid reason that's beyond me? Because you suck at... You've run out of ammo, haven't you? Fine, we'll sort you out. Now, I forgot to actually take all the stuff you had off you back when we were in town. You've got tons of weapons. You've got 10mm pistol. You've got rounds for the Cowboy Repeater. And I'm even going to give you some 44 rounds for the trail carbine. What I'm not going to give you is... Where was the super sledge? I had a super sledge. Did I just use the super sledge? No, I must have given it to you. I must have given it to you. Stop using the super sledge. Use one of the rifles. You've got ammo for them, okay? Not the combat knife. Not the combat knife.
Yeah, you got it. I'll stick them in their ribs. Nice. I am the fucking god of guns.
You are the god of guns. You are the god of annoying. Right. Do you think there is? Is there a deity of slightly annoying? I mean, he's not incredibly annoying. Instantly, he's slightly annoying on a regular basis. It's like that sort of water torture thing where it just keeps drip, drip, drip until I suddenly remember I could probably have gone to... Are they shooting at us? Are they... Okay. Come with me. We've got, I think, some sort of bad guy, but it might be settlers or it might be bounty hunters. No, it's an outlaw. It's definitely an outlaw.
Ready?
Okay.
Fighting.
Jesus. Look at all that blood.
We've probably got... Oh, okay. Oh! See, that's better. We've got another one coming in. Out of my way!
Bad guys dealt with.
Why are you panicking? You're actually a pretty good shot. Not as good a shot as me, obviously, but you know, you're not that bad. Stop panicking. And if you're gonna panic, can you panic in the other direction? Don't run towards them and then panic, because that's between me and them. which is generally not a good place to be unless you want to become a bullet. Because that's all that should be between me and people I don't like. Bullets. Preferably going in the other direction. Okay. Let's... Oh, no. Oh. Oh! They killed a bounty hunter. That is slightly annoying. Authority glasses. Shall I take the authority glasses and give them to him? Do you think he'd look better? Couldn't look worse, could he?
This is so fucking amazing. I'm trading gear with the greatest bounty hunter in history.
Didn't I just... I'm wearing authority glasses, but I just picked some up. Is it one of those cases of... I've got 6 of the damned things. Can I tell you to use them? No. I think not.
This is so fucking amazing.
You just don't deserve the authority glasses. Not yet. Sorry, you haven't earned them, and they do look slightly daft on you. Yes, they do. And I am going in this direction. So every time we come back here, is there going to be someone waiting for us? It does seem to be a bit of a hot spot for activity. That actually didn't take that long, so maybe we can, you know, get another bounty done today. I don't like the fact that I walk through the door first and you always end up ahead of me. That's actually annoying.
What you got?
I got a finger. What else have I... I mean, seriously, every time I come in here with a severed finger.
I know he wasn't as rough as some of the others, but it had to be done. His past was bound to catch up with him at some point. I hope you caught your breath with dueling, because the next one is going to be a bitch. So let me know when you're ready for it.
Ready, now!
What you got?
500 caps. Okay, not bad, not bad. Ready for another... Oh no, questions, of course.
Ask away.
Do you have any idea where Marco is right now?
No idea, nothing. Son of a bitch drifted off into the hills. Only has a few gunmen with him. We'll find him, though. It's just going to take time. Once we thin out his lieutenants, the rank and file will abandon him. Mark my words. He leads through fear, so the key is to show he's weak.
Alright.
What's on your mind?
Do you want me to take any of these targets in alive?
Out of all them bounties I gave you, was there ever one that involved capturing some bastard and bringing him back? The answer's no. Assuming you could bring one back in one piece, all that would happen is Mr. Brookshire would make a summary judgment. We'd just end up hanging him, and the pay would be the same. Better to just kill him on sight. No fuss, no nonsense.
Yeah, no, apparently one of the things that's on my mind. How much do the bounties pay?
It ain't like that damn gravy train we had in Vegas, but it's enough. A lot of it will depend on how you resolve each situation. See, we got a tense relationship with Frost Hill, so it's a balancing act of cleaning out Marco's boys while not pissing off the town. There may be times when you're asked to handle things in a specific sort of way. Clear? About as much as mud, right? Yeah, that's the NCR for you.
I probably should have had that conversation with you beforehand. Tell you what, we've got... Yeah. We might as well just cover all of the bases now. Are you going to use wanted posters?
Only use for those things is to wipe your ass, not a damn thing else. Wasteful and stupid, I call them. I give you a name, you kill the motherfucker. That's how this business is supposed to operate. It keeps things organized and neat. Most of the time, posters are spread all over creation, and it's a pain in the ass to even find work. Goddamn ridiculous. You show me the man who invented wanted posters, and I'll gladly stomp his nuts.
You've got a real kind of thing about stomping people in the nuts, don't you, really? I'm more of a shoot him in the face kind of guy, but, you know, hey, each to his own.
What's on your mind?
There was one last question. Yeah, the dog, who is looking a little spaced out right now. Wait, what? Wild Wasteland. Where did you get that movie poster?
Ford put that mess up. I don't even know what the fuck it's about. Babies and demons, some kind of fucked up love story written by perverts. Honestly, what kind of demented minds come up with this shit? Whatever happened to thoughtful, quality entertainment? Everything nowadays is just swearing and violence. No depth at all. It's a sign of intellectual regression and moral decline. Look at me getting distracted by this filth. When you're ready, I've got more of these fucking assholes for you to kill.
Right, yeah, okay. Definitely don't want to focus on violence and
See you
bad
later.
language. What? Poster? That's not a poster. Pray for Janet's baby. Albert Breach. That name keeps popping up for some odd reason.
Who do you think is cuter, Dr. Klein or Dr. Boros?
You'll just have to ignore my underwear.
What is it, partner?
Right. No. There was
Ask
one
him.
last question. Since when do you have a dog?
Oh, Cooper? Found him when we cleared out a raider den just outside the canyon. They'd been using him as bait for their fighting dogs. He was pretty tore up when we found him, but he bounced back real quick. Ain't the biggest or the fastest, but he's tough as an old boot. Feel free to take him with you the next time you go after a bounty. I'm sure he'd be a help to you.
Oh! What, can I take him instead of Ford? Okay, I'm ready for another bounty.
For years, Marco has kept a badass super mutant in his entourage. Supposedly goes by the name of Porter. He's a veritable monster
Porter.
by all accounts. My source says that Porter is little better than a slave to Marco, but he's completely devoted. No telling what makes that thing tick. Anyway, he's supposed to be hidden away in that old pre-war base inside a nearby mountain. On top of the mutant, Marco keeps supplies in there. You might be thinking, this is my lucky day. But think
You
again.
know me so well.
Marco and his boys keep that place booby-trapped to high hell. Once the mutant is gone, it'll be one less reason for Frost Hill to support Marco. Any questions?
Why is Porter so intimidating to the townspeople? 'Cause he's a super mutant.
He's the literal muscle to complement Marco's guns. Marco often has Porter perform the worst acts, killing children and eating people alive. Nobody's sure how Porter came to run with Marco, but he's utterly loyal. Makes no sense to me. Anyway, he's got to die just the same. Any other questions?
Apparently. What can you tell me about Porter's fighting style? Run forward, grab, squish.
He's an absolute master with melee weapons, so you can't let him get close. I mean, he will absolutely shit on your world with just one swing. It's
That's
the same with those other
fairly
dumb
normal.
fucks trying to karate chop your ass, shoot their knees, then pick them apart once they're crippled.
Shoot him in the
Any
knees.
other questions?
No.
He might be a mutant, but he can still die. It'll just take more bullets is all. Be careful, and I'll see you when you get back.
More bullets. More bullets. I like that plan. Cooper! I think we should travel together. Cooper has given you the Follow Your Nose perk. The Follow Your Nose perk. What the hell is that? Stats. Perks. Follow your nose. While Cooper is a companion, the player can detect enemies at an increased range. Nice. Okay. Before we do that, let's take some of the junk you're carrying and drop... Actually, no. Let's look at the map first. Goodwin's ran. I'm here. Frost. Yeah, it's not that... It's quite far away, so let's drop off some of the gear you're carrying and try and sell some of it. And I'm just going to make sure I've got more bullets, as the man said. So we have to keep heading south past the Goodwin's ranch, which would be dead ahead and in this direction. But the target is over there. Do we follow the road or do we just keep going over the... going off-piste, so to speak? Okay, it's been a while since we...
I'm alright with sneaking and stuff, but don't you want to look the bad guys in the eye first?
No.
My novel said you usually fought pretty fair.
Who said I fought fair? Really? Fought fair? You are not going to do well as a bounty hunter. No, you're not. Okay, I'm seeing something over there. I mean, I don't think of myself as an unfair person, but, you know, we're fighting people who are seriously dangerous. We're going after a super mutant. Fight fair? What do you want me to do? Strip off and down to my underwear and challenge him to some sort of fisticuffs?
Good boys and girls take their medics.
Whoa! Get to cover! I'm really...
Uh-oh.
Cover! Everyone! Cover! That, you can't put your legs because you've been shot! Oh my god. Come to me! Be passive! Follow me! Where the hell is everyone? I forgot to tell the dog to be passive. Come here. Thank you. Good one. Good one. I'm not getting him. I'm not getting him. No! Come here! That was to both of you. Oh, you stood out in the open, you idiot! I'm gonna need a doctor's bag. Where is he? Where is he? I can't see.
Something don't feel right.
Oh, well, it's your brain, mate.
Cessation of hostilities complete.
It's definitely your brain. That's the problem. You idiot! I don't think this is where we're going, though. I don't think these were our quarry. You killed a few of them, though. I mean, I'm going to give you that. You did kill them, but this whole let's stand up and introduce ourselves thing. Getting a little annoying. See, when I said to the dog, be passive and follow me, he did exactly that. You should follow the dog's example. And I don't mean, you know, let your tongue loll out and sniff yourself at inappropriate times. I mean, do as you're told. Okay. Luckily, either they're worse shots than I am, or you are incredibly tough, because you stood out in the open for ages doing things. I could have sworn I heard a snap there. Right, where the hell are we going? Right. Oh god, we've got miles left. This the good winds. We're still going south. How do we get there, though? There's a ranch there. Does that allow us to get around? And over those mountains? Because we've got to get up there somehow. Need to keep our eyes open for more bad guys. I feel like we're not going in the right direction. We can get up. We can get up there. Okay. We have a group of men who seem to be waiting for us. Wait. Wait a minute. You help me detect enemies from further away, but that doesn't quite look right. Okay, that's a Brahmin. Now, Brahmin usually don't go hostile until... They look kind of like they mean business, don't they? But they've not started shooting, and oddly enough... Okay, this... Gotta be honest, I'm a little confused. Because right now, the dog is detecting enemies right over there. Although, I have a feeling there's something a little wrong with my compass. Because I'm seeing an enemy there, not there. And yet... No, it's... But it's not hostile. It's got a dead calf. Okay. And according to this, we've got a whole heap. Oh. Yeah.
Technically, it's
Okay.
impossible to overdose on painkillers.
God. Ringleader! Well, okay. Dog's gone crazy! Oh my god. Dog, get out of the way! Have we been... No, that's you, that's you, that's you. We got more... Oh god! Dog, I don't suppose I could convince you to stay back. Could
Cessation
I?
of hostilities complete.
Dog is nuts. I'm pretty sure I've been telling you to be passive. I wonder if the dog's unkillable as well. Okay. I don't know why I keep picking up absinthe. I suppose it's worth something. I never use that sort of thing. Although maybe I should. I seem to be crippled as well as low on health. Oh god, I have a crippled body. And how many doctor's bag? I've only got one doctor's bag and all of my limbs seem pretty weak as well. I'm wondering whether what I should do is go with the Hydra option. I probably should have brought more Hydra, shouldn't I? Okay, let's take a stim pack as well. Yeah, there's a lot of bandits in this neighborhood. Now, I know it's supposed to be Bandit Central, but there are a lot of them here. I mean, on the plus side, they're all carrying whiskey with them, which means an endless supply. On the, negatives... Where's the dog? Where's the dog? Where's the dog? Where's the dog gone? You guys... You really haven't quite got the hang of doing a hold. No, you've not. Is this going to be a case of he'll find me eventually? Let's have a look. Local map. He's dead ahead. He's dead ahead. But Hydra has worn off. Follow me. Are you weak or something? Happy bark. Happy bark. I can give him equipment. He can carry stuff, which still freaks me out just a little. Are we gonna go? Are you coming? Well, he's moving now. He just needed a little attention, which is, understandable. Am I going in the right direction? I am, and we've got somebody ahead. He does allow me to detect enemies.
We haven't seen anybody in a while. Maybe the monsters have stealth suits too.
You see, the dog is a little more perceptive than you, I'm afraid. Stealth suit. We've got one guy down here, assuming... Oh, see, now that looks spot on. That's at the centre of the compass. I think we were just in a little Bermuda Triangle area. Why are you... Oh, good grief. All right. See, the dog is slightly less useless than you. You know that. It doesn't cower. Excuse me, Cooper. He does, as he's told, slightly more than you. Although, in the last fight, that didn't seem to be the case. Oh, so we're in a whole new area now. Okay. Well, we found a road here. I guess we're following... Well, not necessarily. Let's have a look at the map and get an idea. That's the local map. It's not too far. It's ahead right there, according to this. I don't think we can get up there, though. There is a building here. Thought you'd found something. No, it's still in that direction, so it's a little further. It's going to be around the mountain. Of course. We need to check this building. We have robots. We have robots. Okay, well done, boy. Pulse slug time, I guess. Or just bullets time.
Mama!
What the f...
Yippee-yay, there'll be no wedding bells for today. 'Cause I got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle.
Jingle, jangle.
As I go riding merrily